worked with the AAMI program for 3 years, tutoring math and accounting. He has also been a member of the student chapter here of Black Men Encouraging Success Today. He did that during his freshman and sophomore year. Now he continues to lead as president of his fraternity. And forgive me, Anthony, I always mess it up. All I know is Iota. So he has been definitely a leader on campus. He did give me a short bio, so I'm going to read that. Anthony was born, well, he blessed the earth with his presence on August the 31st, 1993. He is a native of Atlanta, Georgia. He is the son of Sonia and Louis James Harden Jr., who are with him tonight. And he is the younger brother of Louis James Harden III. He is a proud brother of the greatest fraternity on the planet, Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. As I just mentioned, he was accepted to the University of West Georgia in 2011. I met him as a participant in the summer enhancement program, and then he continued on with the AAMI first year program that fall. He is preparing to graduate in a couple of weeks. April the 25th. He will graduate as a double major in accounting and finance. His hobbies include playing chess, basketball, winning step shows, and practicing his bookkeeping skills. After college, Anthony plans to become a CPA, certified public accountant, and he also plans to apply for law school. In the midst of achieving his academic success, he plans to start his own business with his older brother. His ultimate goal is to earn his doctorate in accounting and become a reverend. He wants to be a pastor.
Go ahead, Reverend. Go ahead, Reverend.
I present to some and introduce to others, none other than Mr. Anthony Jamal Harden.
Proud. His granddaddy will be proud. Reverend Harden.
Whoever wrote that Bible was a good man. Well, like she said, my name is Anthony Jamal Harden. First, before I even start, I would like to thank Ms. Hill, of course, thank Dr. Jenkins, who's the first person I met. When I first was in high school, when I got the little letter inside the mail, and I was like, what is AAMI? I didn't really have a choice because, you know, Mom said I was going to do it anyway.
Mom.
I'm just going to go ahead and start. So I'm not going to be a bit too long, but, you know, I'm going to have my time. So what do you see when you look at it? First, you see a man with a stove, because I'm about to graduate in 11 days. University of Georgia, of course. But most importantly, you see a successful man. But what is success? What is leadership, commitment, determination, desire to achieve? When I first came to the University of West Georgia 4 years ago, I just imagined this day, and I'm about to graduate. But I didn't know what I wanted to graduate in. I was undecided, didn't really know. I just knew I was good at math, not really too good at English, especially at my first paper with Ms. Moore. That's what But my mom, she told me to do accounting and finance. So I tried accounting.
Here we go with Mom again.
I loved it. It was actually kind of nice for me. But I never really knew what I wanted to do with my life freshman year. I knew I wanted to play basketball, and that's where Dr. Jenkins saw me all the time, so I didn't study long. But when you measure success, I don't measure success off of GPA, off of what you do in the community, off of what you do. I measure success off of who do you bring up with you. And one thing I want to say is, I do want to be a pastor, so I'm just going to say just one scripture for you. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Live life with no regrets. But I have one regret. Not even 10% of my first class that graduated with me in 11 days. That's the only regret that I have. But that's not a sad thing. That's just a learning thing. That's why I'm so passionate about all y'all's success. Instead of looking at each other as just friends, look at each other as brothers. As the scripture said, a friend loves at all times. So, just be a friend. Love thy neighbor, love each other. But a brother is born for adversity. And what is adversity? Adversity is conflict. I know it's real hard to tell your friend, hey, instead of going out to that party, why don't you go ahead and get into your books? Because a friend will tell you, well, let's go party together. But a brother will tell you, hey, you just failed that test. Go ahead and study. Instead of just looking at each other as friends, look at each other as brothers. My last scripture, of course, Psalms 133:1. That's one that holds close to my heart. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. That always meant something to me. Today, I wish I had all the people that I started out with, like you guys, graduate me today. In 4 years, I want all of you to graduate together. Of course, that's not always going to happen. Everybody got different majors. The dance majors are going to graduate, well, the bio major is going to graduate 4 years. The dance major might graduate in 2 years. But I want you all to make each other accountable for each other. Be accountable for each other. Instead of just looking at yourself, saying that I'm successful, I made this A, why don't you look to the brother next to you and see what grade he made? Help each other out. Miss Hill, the tutors, we can only do so much. Y'all know each other's grades more than you. Y'all know who's failing. Y'all know who's not going to class, who's going to sleep, who's not doing anything. Y'all do know it. Make each other accountable for each other. Be accountable for each other's success. Because when I started going up into my upper level classes, there are less people like me in this world. African American male, especially in accounting and finance. Kind of hard. In all of my classes, I'm taking auditing. I am 1 out of 2 African American males. Corporate finance, I am the only African American male. But I am a chief. In finance, I'm one of the top people in the class. Can't say the same thing about auditing, but I did get 100 on the quiz today. Okay. But like I said, what do you see up here today? You see a successful man. But you see one successful man. And this is my quote for all of you today. One successful man is great. 2 successful men is better. Many successful men, dangerous.
Think about it.
Men, we need to take back our community. We need to take back ourselves in our scholarship. We have lost ourselves in our grades. It doesn't make any sense that I go out here and men are becoming endangered. That's just real. That's out there. We're becoming endangered, especially black people, becoming endangered and slaughtered out in the streets. But, how can we stop it? We have a history of being strong, proud people. Proud, very proud people. Very resilient. Let's be smart. Let's go to class. Let's make these grades. Let's keep hope. I didn't have hope my first year. I worked hard to get hope my second year. I missed hope by 0.02. Yeah, my parents had to pay, you know, out of pocket. College for me my first year. But I told them they didn't have to pay no more after I got Hope. And now I'm here. Because Hope sent that email, so that's about it. I got 127 hours, so there ain't no more Hope. So I need to graduate. But today, like I said, it's going to be short today. I just want to leave you all with a charge. I charge you all not to just be successful, but to push the brother next to you and the brothers after you be successful as well. That's all I have to say.